I am streaming.
It's not that the game is bad. It's just like I don't know. I guess the people
I haven't heard
watch-
back.
It's not that. I think it's just like the people who I watch just don't. They're all speedrunners, and I think they got a little ahead of themselves. You know?
Okay.
They're like, yo, I play games that are like this. It's gonna be easy, and it's just like this is not what they expected, and then just get owned.
Wait, are people having a hard time with it?
I have watched a number of people get owned in that game.
That's weird.
Honestly speaking, they shouldn't be. Like,
Well,
when
so
I looked at this, I was like, yeah.
I know I only played the first 2 bosses from the demo, but it did not seem hard at all. Like, I'm just bad at video games.
Stream fired up.
No,
That
it's
said,
just
I
the
know
game-
that Indie Creates can do a hard game if they want.
Not a hard game. Just a lot of things are happening, and you gotta be paying attention to the entire screen, not just where you're going.
Has anyone done co-op runs yet?
No.
Gotta get on the co-op.
I think people need to stop focusing on speedrunning the fucking first day the game comes out. If the game's good and people like the game, then the speedruns will come. But like, I really don't like this mentality of always rushing to do like day one speedruns, basically. Like,
Here's the
I think it's okay to like examine tech too. Like you say, "Huh, this is interesting and it looks pretty good." Like that's fine. But if you're going it in there like, "Oh, I'm gonna turn this into a speed game, even if there's nothing there."
You guys familiar about the a challenge in which some guy keeps posting up like $20,000 bounties to speedrun a game?
Like, get the first run on the board or something?
So there's some, I don't know the exact details, but there's some YouTuber who puts out a bounty on some random video game that he sort of maybe thinks is going to be good. And then he says, like, you have a certain amount of time, and whoever gets first place gets some amount of money, and the total cash prize is like $20,000 American. So it's like, yeah, there is, sizable amount of money involved, and for the time frame to do this, it's very reasonable, and it's very enticing, right? Like, you want to do it.
I mean,
But, like,
sure.
But it's like, this isn't what I think about speedrunning, right? You don't just put a bounty on something for the sake of, yes, do it because I think it's interesting, and now I'm paying you. Like, that's not a very good reason to speedrun. And in both cases, it's the first and second game, they both sucked. Like, they were just awful speed games.
I mean, depending on the
welcome
game.
to putting money in speedrunning. That's all I can really say.
I mean, depending on
For
the
better or
game, I
worse.
could see like a blind speed through with a friend, but usually that's gonna be like an old game that everyone kind of knows about, but the 2 people or however many people involved haven't played it yet.
And you know there's meat on those bones.
Right. Because if it's a fresh new game and it's hot garbage, then like, do you even want to finish?
Do you want to fire up the net play so I can start capturing this?
I mean, I had real concerns because I was watching somebody do this, and it's like, holy shit, you are playing this game and streaming it 8 hours a day, 7 days a week, right? Like, that's not healthy. And it's a game that sucks.
But you gotta get world first, though.
It's just
So I mean, if you have a legitimately chance at $20,000 and your chance is actually legitimate, then I could see it. It's just like putting in a workday, right? Especially if you're a professional streamer anyway, or something. Or you're going to get
yeah.
capital anyway, just doing the attempts, not even necessarily succeeding.
guess I don't. That doesn't paint speedrunning in a very positive light, though.
Oh, am I not
What?
player one?
I might have player one.
Oh, you might have
How do we
taken
switch that?
That's fine. I guess.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter much once we get in game. Oh, there you are.
Well, I'm 3 now, so
Okay, you just took control of the main menu, I guess.
You were the one that pressed the start button. Why is this game not counting?
do you need to check your controller?
No, it's a game.
Do I need to exit?
No, screw you, Steam.
Oh,
Oops.
oh, not new.
Why is it doing that? Okay,
You have double inputs?
that's what I'm looking for. It's... Okay.
Might have to lower the game audio. My end.
We have capture on Gauntlet. But yeah, to me, it just, again, I haven't heard the game's bad. It's just fine. You know, that's.
I'd have to see it. Because I could see the like classic structure of that game maybe not meshing well with the more Metroidvania style controls.
Welcome back.
Damn it.
Green Archer.
Are your controls okay?
No, because I've been playing a different game, and the controls are different, so my brain is wired to play a different game.
Yellow Jester.
I see.
Welcome back. Red Dwarf.
Did you see the huge thread of KM digging himself deeper and deeper into a hole about skill trees?
Yep.
Like, he has some great points in there, but at the same time, some of his things, it's like, dude, skill trees are in some form in so many games. And it's not that skill trees are bad, it's how you implement them in the game, right?
Yes. Your 0.12% buff to a specific thing.
Or something that doesn't really change the way the game is played in general.
Yeah. Like, I think the lowest I could go for like a percentage buff is maybe 5%, but only if like you get lots of them. If it's easy to get multiple.
I'd say it depends on what the 5% is, to me personally.
Yeah.
I'm
I mean-
more of a fan of 20%.
Yeah.
I want to see, and I don't want the enemy scaled to it either, or some bullshit. Like, make it feel like I got a big boost to my damage, and I'm rewarded for it.
Yep. I mean, that's pretty much how Vampire Survivors does it. You want 10% extra damage? There you go.
First off, where are we going?
Spider Queen. It's on the list.
Why are we waiting here then?
I don't know, we're talking.
I was trying to fix my items, but I don't think they're ever going to be
And
fixed.
secondly, I'm actually okay with 1% when it comes to skill trees.
Spider.
It just depends on how easy it is for you to get, how high that number, how many times you can stack it.
Are you
how
happy
big
with
this web
1%
is.
outside of a MMO? Because I wouldn't be.
MMO? I'm
Even
someone
out
who
in an
comes from an
MMO.
MMO that's like
Someone
Ragnarok
should eat that
Online.
food.
So like single digit percentage stuff. Like
Green Archer and Team 11.
okay. Apparently I have to like click on this button like 6 times. It's going to register I'm attack. Cool. Yeah, so like I'm someone who comes from like Ragnarok Online, so the percentages in that game
Oh jeez.
are pretty low.
I guess here's a better question. Are you ever excited about 1%?
Context matters. Because if you told me I have 1% and you just have no context, it's like, wow, 1% is like laughably small. But if you told me, okay, you have a 1% increase in your health pool and you have 100,000 health and enemies are doing like 100 damage, then suddenly 1% seems like a pretty good number. Yes, it is a very small number, relatively speaking.
Make sure
But
she's
it's
in the
like-
center when she dies.
I get where you're coming from with that. But at the same time, I'm wondering, like, if you have 100k health, why are enemies only dealing 100 damage to you?
Look, I play Warframe where my effective health points is over, like, how do I word this? It's over 100 billion effective hit points. Because I have 99.99975% damage reduction or something.
Everyone's in
right?
the center.
So suddenly, having an extra 1% health means I gain literally 1 hit point in that game, because that's how the math I calculated.
Okay.
1 hit point could mean a hit
4
Four?
in that
each. Yeah.
So it's like context matters.
Take the food too.
You get the meat.
Yeah.
For you. I literally can't get the chicken leg.
Oh,
It's
good.
like down here.
Oh, yeah.
Hilarious.
So
Well,
like,
again, like Warframe is an MMO also. So like, again, I feel like because of how inflated numbers get, it kind of is different for that.
That number, yeah, numbers in Warframe get super inflated. Like, a casual person can just be like, yay, I got 5 million damage headshots. Does an enemy have 5 million hit points? No. No enemy has that amount of health, like ever.
Are we
But, like,
pushing
the
forward?
numbers get so
by the
big,
way?
it just doesn't matter, right?
if you want to, or do you want to do like?
I'm
every
asking
other-
you, what and an Esper, what makes sense? Because
Because
that would
we-
change how I spend my money.
I mean, if we really have
What
to, we can
was-
just do a dragon real quick for you to buy food.
That's not what I was more talking about for items.
I mean, we
Not
should
really
just
sure.
push forward if you can get enough health.
Okay, gotcha. I mean, I'm at 2,500. I got plenty of health.
I mean, I'm going 5k.
It looks like everybody. You can maybe use a couple keys on Asper. It looks like. Nah, you guys are fine.
I
You
have
got
3
the
keys, no
Yeah.
screw that.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll just buy some.
So like, here's another example of like whether or not 1% really makes a difference. So if you're talking about a 1% drop rate, right? Doesn't sound very good. But if you said it was a 1% increase in drop rate, is that 1% additive or 1% multiplicative? Because if it's additive, you've just doubled your chances of getting an item. 2% doesn't sound like a lot, but I mean, it's still better than 1%. Versus, is it 1% multiplicative? Getting 0.01% increase in drop chance doesn't sound very good, right? Like that's nothing. It's essentially nothing.
At the
So-
same time, though, what if you're playing a game where you don't have to kill shit all the time, or there's nothing worth farming off the enemies? or the amount of things you kill in any given thing isn't very high. Like, again, that's what the like context. You're right. Like context does matter, but like I feel like
Is now a level
In
two.
in
most
the vast
cases,
majority of
that 1%,
situations, yeah.
yeah, not going to seem very.
You have recovered
good.
the shard for the Forest Realm.
And even to that point, for the scenarios that you're mentioning, the 1% is completely contextual on so many other things being in line
Continue now
to make the
your
1% do
recover
anything.
all 8 shards.
So you're really not even talking about the 1% anymore. You're talking about like 6 different things being at certain levels in order to make that 1% do something.
But then we can have cases where it's like, okay, there's a 10% buff that's going to cost you like 10,000 points or gold or whatever, right? And then you could say, well, what if we chop that up and made it so that you get a 1% bonus at the cost of 100 gold? So if you get 10 of those, that's a 10%. Does that matter now? Like, does that still count?
So if you were, I get where you're coming from. If you were to ask me, I would rather have the lump sum because I want to see an actual progression. I don't want like bits and pieces. I also am a fan of having choices matter. Like one of the things, I was kind of joking, but one of the things I mentioned to Kane was I was like, no, you pick triple jump or an invincible dash. You don't get both.
Mhm.
So do you want your third jump or do you want a dash? And the dash isn't an air
Depends.
dash. So like that's what I mean though. Is like make something that isn't a distinct choice is another thing that I kind of like in games personally.
I'm someone who plays the numbers game. I literally sit down with a like Excel sheet and
Okay.
do the crap.
Wealth in a waterfall.
Things matter. Like how things interact with each other matter. And that 1% might actually be worth getting to get a better increasing damage. Right? It could be. Maybe that 1% keeps me alive. I don't know. But yeah, I get you. I get what you're saying. You're saying that in majority of cases, it's not worth getting and it doesn't seem very impactful. And that makes sense.
Oops.
Yeah, the statement was made on it that like he just kind of he reined it back in, right? Because it's such an absurd concept that you just hate all skill trees universally. But like his thing was more about the context, like how skill trees are being used, not even from like a modern perspective, because it's been going on for like fucking 10 years at this point, right?
Yeah. I mean, the context tweet was like Suicide Squad and like God of War Ragnarok. Something that's been going on for a long time, but more modern games have been really atrocious.
Camera, please. Camera. I have health. I have armor. Do decent damage now. Not
Bomb,
afraid to
bomb.
just sit-
I didn't even see where the bomb was.
Oh, jeez.
Let's go around like this.
Gonna need help clearing this
Trying.
stuff out, guys.
I thought I could wedge myself in between this stuff, but I couldn't.
Yeah, wasn't sure if I needed to go down or not.
I've not seen such bravery.
Huh? What bravery? What?
I think he just says that when you melee a bunch of guys.
Does nobody want the stuff down here?
That is
Me, I
all
guess.
you cards.
Keys.
Gotta take those keys.
I'll get this one.
Spawner down there.
Speed is in there.
chest up there. There's
Levitation.
another chest behind that.
Death.
Nope.
I might have anti-death. Oh, you got it.
Go for
I'm
it.
taking damage because there's just stuff up here. And
Checking.
I really just want to
Do
carry
I have
this
it?
stuff. Okay.
Never mind, I don't have anti. Wait. Oh, wait, we share inventory, don't we?
No,
Oh.
we don't. I have
No,
an
we don't.
anti-death.
Why the
Does
fuck do
anyone?
I not have antidote then? I guess I burned it randomly. That's annoying.
Oh, camera, please. Okay. Oh, free health, I guess.
Let me grab this shit.
Camera, please.
Yep. Okay.
Freaking Dark Legacy, dude. Guess I'm going up. I can't
Oh,
move.
Nope, come my way.
Yeah.
Definitely don't split the party.
I was kind of
No,
curious if
split
I
the
could.
Party.
So, you know how you can like fall down?
I held up to get away from that poison apple, and I ate it anyways.
So you know how you can like fall downstairs? So I was curious if I could fall from an extended height. But it looks like you have to be near the bottom. That's you.
Switch.
Okay, I'll take it then. Fuck it. Fuck it.
And I like Pojo because his turbo is actually 2 single bars, and I can never ever use 2 bars in a single turbo. So I always
His
have the
turbo looks
opportunity
okay,
to clear
too.
out a bunch of stuff.
Short range,
Yeah.
but it looks like it does good damage.
It does the same damage as a single as a level 1 turbo does. So like it will do the same damage. It's just that I'm guaranteed to always use 1 charge, and that's like really useful for mob clearing. And just
think we should keep
space
going.
versus like just killing a bunch of stuff
can
in a
get
very
this
large
generator.
area. Are we ever gonna hit the spawners?
Can you hit the generator?
Kind of.
I don't think I can't hit anything.
There we go.
where I am.
It didn't look like you could hit the generator, but I guess so.
Oh my
And we're just
there's
getting
a
hit by
bomber.
actual bombs.
Frickin' bombs, dude.
Yeah, I just wanted to shoot up my turbo so that we could clear the
Oh, it's not a
bomb
thing.
platforms.
Did we hit a
What the
switch at
fuck?
some point?
I have to go
Huh.
back. I think we're missing a switch.
Here maybe? Was there something?
Yeah.
Magic.
There we go.
That'll do it. Oh, that's down at the bottom. Yeah.
So now there's still dudes spawning there? Oh no, that's just
So we currently have 4 people that checked the maybe tabletop. 2 of which I'm pretty sure are not going to play.
Hmm.
just realistically thinking about who they are and their availability.
Then if it's a maybe when it comes to tabletop and it doesn't happen, what's your plan?
I mean, it's whatever. People get different availability, different times. So I just like, basically I post it every once in a while. Like I did it on Reddit for local groups also. Like I post every 3 months or so. See if there's any.
Target enemies down there.
Meat. Big foods. Big eats.
What the or a chicken leg now.
Yep.
Can we please move? We're getting bombed and arrowed, and I can't
Yeah.
hit any of these things.
Yeah, that was 100%
What?
a meat
What?
also. So I don't know what the fuck happened there. I'm trying to hit it again.
Was this Jurgil's coming back up or not?
There you go.
Alright, I'm free.
Good.
Oh, we should have went down first so that you could see what was at the bottom of that platform, huh?
Yeah. Let's go back across real quick.
Ow! I was standing on that 2 game, come on!
Oh, we can hit that guy.
Ah, yeah. Not all my stuff in there, because I'm short, but yes. Yeah.
Is there anything else on the other platform?
We never finished exploring it, but I mean, we're probably gonna have to go check anyways. Because like we have to run back, right?
No. Probably not.
Fine.
Junk.
What? There, go magic out.
Damn it.
Yep. Good attempt.
The fucking double tap, man. I'm trying to think if I've ever pressed magic and it went off on the first press. And I don't think ever.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Have you tried just holding magic? Because it might not. Might just be
That'll
delayed.
lob it.
It'll lob
Which
it.
isn't bad either, but... Let's go back to that other platform. The
Alright.
teleporter.
Let me do this.
Yeah, I
Find a
think we-
generator here, so this isn't for naught. Bomb. Thank you.
Can't tell what the
Generator,
spawners
generator. Okay, that should be good enough. Even if there's one more.
There's a Gauntlet, but he can wait.
The big smashy
Zombie.
boy.
are. Stompy lad. How's money? Stuff. Over here? Nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm reminded every once in a while that even though The Simpsons is a fantastic comedy special, it has some good touching moments too.
Yeah.
That are just nestled in there in like 10-second chunks.
Gonna have to drink that. Yeah.
Or
Even beyond-
good like 10 health.
Even beyond the You Are Lisa Simpson episode.
Do It For Her. It's also pretty good.
Uh-huh.
Reposted recently the Lisa Sad episode too.
Lisa and Mars in the car.
hmm
Why do you know all of this Simpsons stuff?
Because it's a good show, and because it's quotable, or because it's a comedy, it's extremely quotable as well.
I just listened to Dankmas.
It was like shows like that and like Family Guy and like even Seinfeld and stuff like that. Like
Okay.
it goes in one ear and out the other.
Oops.
Like that's how I feel about it. It's like, yeah, it's funny for the time. And then it's like, okay, well, you know.
Joke density is much higher in The Simpsons than a lot of shows also. And not in a, what I would kind of say a forced way, like Family Guy does.
Yeah, Family Guy's very direct about it. It's like,
Like Family Guy's funny, but like man.
yeah,
Death.
I know. Yeah, he wants death this time.
Well, it's
Okay.
me or you.
Is it health? There's a guy probably chasing us.
I think he's up top. I think he's above us. So just do it. Enjoy health.
But yeah,
Yeah,
style
I'm
of
gonna
humor.
Style of humor is different.
Style of humor is a
Audience is
big
a little
difference
different,
between them, and just how it presents its humor and how it presents its A and B stories also, I guess.
Um,
I think yours is going back. No, here.
this
Over
way.
here. Over here.
Oh, it's this way. Where are you going?
I don't know,
Oh,
check
why
the little
not?
corner. Okay. You gotta check the nooks and crannies.
Yes.
A lot of cobras in this dungeon.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what happens when you have a jar of snakes for some reason.
Are there any hooded snakes that aren't cobras? I feel like there's gotta be, right?
I don't know.
Probably.
I'll take it.
Oh,
Oh,
slow
oh!
down. Oh! Strike real hard! I don't know what it's struggling
It
with.
lagged so hard that the explosion didn't hit me.
No.
It'll get there.
The explosion will reach you. Just give it a little bit of time, you know? Is there a generator spawner back there that we are dealing with?
Green Archer has gained the left.
Found out, like I knew about Terminal Montage, but I found out about the bird up after seeing Wilbo. He had an actual shirt of it. I was like, that's gotta be from something. It's too well made.
I thought you knew about Bird Up.
Well, Bird Up is originally an Eric Andre show thing.
Yeah.
That's what I know it from.
Okay, let's go up. Let's go back and go up first.
I also barely know it from that because I just see clips from that show.
Go up.
Please?
More food. Lots of food. Big food.
If I need food, I'm just
I'm gonna
go
blow that up.
ask.
Hold on. Come up here. I'm gonna burn my... Oh! That's... Okay, never mind. That's just a different platform, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, apparently. I mean, they tried
Yep.
to make it look different, but
Like
They really
this.
didn't. Because you could fall off of something like this, usually.
Yep.
No.
Pojo.
You know you want a Pojo. Do it. Pojo. Embrace the Pojo.
Pray for Pojo. That's another Simpsons reference that you have to do deep pour.
Bomb. Center.
I
That's
have
ahead of
no
us.
idea where that is.
I'm just clearing that. We have plenty of keys.
Everyone has keys. Just grab it.
More keys.
That's why I
Yeah,
just did it.
it's right here. I don't know what that is. Meat.
Game.
Enjoy meat.
Pardon me, but that was mine.
That way. It's nothing, I don't think.
I know I'm gonna regret this, but this has been an extremely tame level. Like, I know we have a bunch of health, but
It's definitely the health. You're...
I think so, because like on previous stages, it felt like we fought a bunch more of those like elite guards.
Yeah.
I mean, the elite guards aren't really a threat. You're just kind of there, they push you around, yeah, they do a little bit of damage when you're not paying attention, but like, they're not really that threatening as an enemy.
We gotta go back for that. We want it. Junk. I think you can potion it while it's in the chest. Like before you open it. If you're not passed through this gate too soon, much can be lost.
Yes, axe eating game.
Much
No
can be
taking
lost.
just axe eating.
Big losses.
It's not backseating if the game has it on a scroll.
Okay, this way.
That scroll can backseat. Oh shit. Yeah, about those big dudes.
Like, no one will appreciate it, but like, that Floppy Knights game has so many Shining Force references, it hurts. Like,
Honestly, I didn't notice. As someone who's played Shining Force, I didn't notice.
did you see the last boss?
Probably not. I don't own the
This-
game, so like...
Apple.
It's literally a three-headed monster with the fucking enemy spawners.
Okay. I haven't played Shining Force in years.
Okay, that is
So
literally
I-
the last boss of the game. It's a three-headed
I-
dragon with spawners.
Banana. Oop. Apple there, banana in the other one. Bomb there.
Eat the bomb too.
It's also the drill guy, which is basically a direct reference to the laser eye fight.
Electrical shot? Yeah, man, like, I'm not gonna remember
Bomb.
all of that stuff over a decade ago.
Yeah,
Well over a decade ago.
imagine it. Big ol' Hambo over here.
Banana.
Hambo. Wait, what? Oh, ham.
Banana. Shaped like a sling blade. Apple too.
Good.
Excuse me?
Not worth.
I'm holding down and the game was like, no, you're going left now.
Okay. Gate. Here.
No, Lindbergher. I'm not gonna remember every video game that I play.
Dare you not remember every single bread you've eaten in your life?
I remember almost every game that I played, but there are a couple exceptions recently that I know I played and beaten them, but they're so unmemorable that I just don't remember like anything from them.
Oh yeah.
Like
I've
I think
only started-
Scratches.
I've only started making a game tracker for myself. Just so I can one day look back on it and be like, man, I played
I
some
think we
really
can just
shitty
go ahead.
games. I don't know where ahead is.
This way.
Sure about that?
Oh, I was trying to
Next
find where the
few
other face door was, but I think it's ahead of us. Jump there.
Jump. More.
We're about equal. So I just kind of grab it. Shoot.
What's that? We might have to do another level for white crystals.
I wouldn't be surprised.
20 more.
I have so much defense, the traps just do 10 damage to me.
Your magic will now destroy walls or secret walls.
Yeah, that's for an Esper.
How do you know when it's a secret wall?
Because it'll make
Just use magic, figure it out.
it'll flash white and make a sound. Break it. Death.
Oh. Camera, I almost walked into the freaking camera turn.
Bomb right there.
Does anyone actually want that death? I don't think I have enough duration for that after going through 2 deaths.
Well, let's leave him alone then. I don't think we have to backtrack, so...
Okay. Hold on. Enemy strength. I'm gonna get rid of enemy strength. I just don't want this in my inventory anymore. It's just not gonna go away.
Potion. Let's go south first. Go down.
Enemy shrink is still going, or did I not activate it?
It's on.
It's on? Sure about that? There, okay, there we
It's
go.
on. Now it's off. Now you have growth. Can be
not on
big,
now.
Pojo. Someone else take that.
Big. Save that for memes.
Well, it also seemed to make more sense when I was dragon farming to get an invulnerability rather than food. Because I could just literally toggle the invulnerability on and off.
Yeah.
I thought someone was gonna death that.
Good.
Has gained a level.
Oh man, we're all gonna get our upgraded thing, whatever it is. Perhaps my owl will get a little hat.
Get a bigger owl. Poison.
Don't ask for something you can't afford.
Hang on, let's go back just a little bit. There's a part of the wall I didn't scrub. Gotta make sure it's
Say
clean.
so.
Right here.
Remember,
Yeah, okay.
there's the spawner in front of us, so we're gonna have to be a little careful about walking forward.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
It's a good thing that one sarcophagus just had like a clown core filled with mummies.
Yeah.
Just one? What, you mean like all of them? Legend. Dodging the poison apple, not just eating it.
And all them jewels.
Desert Guardian fears only the lamp of dark obstruction. Okay, I don't think we found the door. But
Okay.
we also don't have enough crystals, so... You wanna just do this level again?
I mean, what's the importance about the door?
I don't know. Might be a runestone.
Guess.
It did seem important.
Green Archer has gained a level. Red Dwarf has gained a level.
You know what? I should probably get an anti-death, huh?
Hojo has gained a level.
Where are you?
I'm gonna be buying an anti-death just to make sure I have actual death. But
Do you need 2 to kill a Black Death?
No.
one.
No, no.
Not even a full one.
Alright. And then I'll just get some meat, I guess.
It is timed though, where some other things like the weapon amulets are number of hits. Oh no!
Mad Lad just going straight in, dude. Oh god, I don't even know what file I selected.
That's not
Get
good.
wrecked, all of you. Anyway, can we take like a 2-minute break? I gotta
Sure.
get up, move around.
Alright. I will,
Hojo is now a level 15 clown.
congratulations.
Whatever happened to the
Red
2? It just said
Dwarf
50.
Is now a level 15 captain.
Oh god, why?
Oh, oh.
Why is there a slowdown? What is happening? You might need to double whatever you're doing.
Oof. 18 is a lot of buffer.
Maybe it's time to update the software.
We can try it. $20 is as far as I'm willing to go. Okay. I'm gonna run an ad and to get up from a bit. Be right back. Okay. We all here?
No,
No.
I'm not here at all. There's no evidence of this.
Can anyone ever prove that they are here?
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I kind of wish we weren't standing in this one spot because these teleporters are really loud.
I also basically doubled the buffer because the audio was lagging. And it might have just been a Nasper's internet. You were hitting like 300 or 400 milliseconds for a little while there.
As someone who grew up with dial-up, that does not sound like a lot of.
Well, you're normally at about 80, 50 to 80.
No, just not gonna agree with that. Alright, what are we doing?
Let's do it. Run 4 again. If things start to feel real bad, let me know and I'll lower the buffer again.
Tombs of the undead.
No, you need to turn it up to 40 just to make sure.
Yeah.
Turn it up way high. Just dial it to 11.
Wow, you'd skip good mummy man coming out.
Poor mummy man. He just wants hugs.
You were witnessing mummy clown car sarcophagus. This actually doesn't seem too bad. Oh crap, I'm not going to.
You're right there?
Oh jeez. Yeah. Holy crap. This is
Is it that bad?
This is an astonishing amount of delay.
Okay.
Like,
We started at like 11? That's not good.
Okay, we might just have to live with me. I would prefer a smoother experience with lag over fast inputs.
whatever this
and
is.
choppy this. Yeah, whatever the heck is going on here.
Oh man, it's at 20 again.
Why?
It's
is this a
just getting
problem?
bad.
Like, why is... Everyone's got 500 ping. Look at that. I don't think it's me.
I mean, it
It
probably
could be.
doesn't help to be fucking with netplay settings while netplay's going. I mean, on our totally official GameCube.
Yes, with netplay.
I don't... This must be an emulation issue. Using the Wii that we're using to play this. That's what it is.
Do we want to restart real quick?
Yes, if this is
I
what
don't
it's
know
gonna be.
why this.
Okay.
I don't know why it's like this.
We're saved, so just close it. You know what? I'm just gonna remake the room. Unless you want to update the version, but that sounds like we're gonna introduce more problems than it solves.
I agree.
You know what? I'll just restart Dolphin. I mean my GameCube. Just hit the reset button on it.
The Wii.
Yes. Whatever it is this week. Let me set it down. 18? Right, 18.
What was the sound?
I don't know. What sound? It's probably just me yawning.
Ooh, 360 milliseconds for a little bit there.
More often
Be
than it
back
should.
in 1 sec.
Okay.
Well, let me get in, I guess.
Don't die.
Where is this?
No, he's done for. He's not making it.
I'm connected, so you guys can at least check to see how it's looking.
According to my network graph and my stream, I have dropped 0 frames, 0 encoding, and
Go ahead and fire it up.
And my network graph says I am relatively stable. So,
Interesting.
yep.
Be back in 1 sec.
Just to be clear, I have been streaming for 11.5 hours with 0 frames dropped, so I don't think there's anything wrong with my end.
Oh.
I'm not pressing any buttons. What are you doing?
Just run around the hub for a bit.
I've returned.
Okay, this seems fine.
I mean, it looks like you guys are moving around okay.
Yeah. Should be able to hop in right here.
I need to. There
I
we
was
go.
pretty sure Turbo could join, like, press start at any time and join.
I don't think so.
I might not have been on the screen. I did try, but I might not have been selected on the right. My controller might not have been plugged in to the Wii. I might
Yes.
have pulled it out.
How do we teleport here? Game? Explain yourself.
It's the closest realm.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Been trying intermittent fasting to see how I feel about it, and it kind of sucks. Not so much because of the window that you have to eat, but because that's what that means for me having to work out. Because I'm one of those
What?
people where if I eat something, it needs to be like 4 hours before I work out.
Hold on. Like, why are you fasting? Is there...
Trying it for weight loss stuff. Seeing if it's something like that I want to try.
I wouldn't recommend fasting as an option for weight loss.
I mean, there's a fair amount of.
It's not something you do on a whim for weight loss. It's something that you have to tell your body to understand, like, and teach it to burn brown fat. It's not. So it's like, if it's something that you do on a semi-regular basis, even for like religious purposes, okay, fasting is fine. Like, you understand what you have to do. But just for the sake of like just doing it, yeah, I'm not gonna recommend it.
I mean, if you don't know how your body's going to react to something, then everything is trying. That's basically what I'm doing, is seeing if how my body reacts to it, and if it's reasonable for me to try it for like time preferences. And honestly, the time seems like the biggest issue. Because basically what it means is I need to wake up, eat, and then 4 hours later work out, and then eat immediately after that, basically.
But that's okay. If that's how you want to plan the time, then what's stopping you from eating um when you essentially go to bed or something? And figuring out something to fill in those 4 hours and then doing the exercise and then going to sleep or something like that. Because it's hard to describe because my brain goes like, okay, you have a 4 hour downtime, whatever we call it downtime, to do something. So my brain would be like, I have an entire list of things that I can do in that time frame because I always have something to do.
It's not having something to do in the 4 hour time frame. It has to do with just the timing of everything. So like, let's say my fast break's at 12, okay, at noon. So I wake up, eat at noon, let's say. 4 hours later, it's 4 o'clock. If I don't work out then and I try to work out later, that means that it gets pushed back and I'm basically eating right after I work out, which isn't great, especially if I'm trying to go to bed soon after that. So it's just those three things together, like making 2 meals, give or take, and working out when it's hard for me to do so without downtime in between meals. That's the awkward part. Burning 4 hours is easy. At least right now. If I had a more like normal job, it might be harder. Because then you'd be having like lunch and then having to wait until like 6 or something to eat next.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't have breakfast and I have a very small lunch that this is like a non-issue for me. If I choose to fast.
Yeah, up first.
I mean, I typically only have 2 meals. It's just again, the forcing them into a time frame is weird.
Down here. Bomb. Okay.
I'm just gonna blow up that bomb immediately.
Oh, it's so annoying to be like, open the switch and then go back and do it again. Just remember how the map was laid out.
Yes, navigation is a skill. Bomb.
Okay, that's a bomb, yeah.
Big meat.
Chicken leg meat, okay. We're all pretty close except in Asper, so I'm just kind of not
Oh,
asleep.
You
yes.
did it again. Bro, God, stop. Why you got to do this? There we go. Let's Trying to hit that barrel.
Teleport first. Come on.
Nothing here.
It's amazing. No, I want Big Bojo for memes.
I walked over that so many times.
A gargoyle. I'm not even hitting
I
it.
missed.
Come on, game. What am I targeting? I don't know what I'm targeting in this game. We have way too much strength. Just
Oh,
way too much.
Junk.
what rating am I at, by the way? I didn't check.
Captain.
Hmm. They didn't even give me a tricorn
Nope, you just got normal horns.
or a peg leg.
Or an eye patch.
Didn't
So
turn
we
my
going for
owl
the-
into a parrot.
Not yet.
Are we getting the whatchamacallits? The secret door or whatever? Because I don't know where any of that is.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. It's a face door, but it's flat.
Please destroy jars. They're the snake spawners. Also, I can't deal with 3 spawners. This kind of sucks.
Trying to make my way down.
Okay, they're all dead.
Okay, we need to go that way.
Junk.
Let's go back.
Fuck, who's screaming?
Hey,
Congratulations.
Gold.
Okay.
Now you can be filthy rich.
We have all the white crystals.
Having a hard time believing this. Pretty sure that's a dead end, isn't it? No. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm wrong. It's fine.
More magic now mines crypto. Well, there goes all the value.
It's the gold is just suddenly worth nothing.
Anyone? Yep.
Uh,
Apparently we can share that.
We all, yeah, I was gonna say we all had anti-death, so I figured someone would dig it. Because I sure as fuck didn't menu fast enough.
I think I
have
was being
9 keys.
staggered.
I also apparently have an invisible item wheel, so that's cool.
You gotta-
Every
you didn't-
single
you-
time you start the game, it's going to be like that.
Somehow I didn't open that door? That's weird. I thought I was going to be the one in front.
Fine.
That's like 10 health or something.
Bomb, bomb, bomb.
Chicken leg. It's not that door. Oh. It's a tiny bit of food. Just a little bit.
Get pecked. Get pecked.
Right. Let's go up first. Oh yeah,
Hmm.
big food. I think that's it. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, that's where it is. How did we not see it?
What do you feel about being Pojo?
Could be more Pojo. Just getting rid of Mikey's.
Okay, I really shouldn't be mailing it. I don't have the strength for that.
So I think the face wall is actually on the other side of this room. Yeah, here it is. So remember this wall. I'm gonna open it later.
Already forgot it. Fuck you, game. I really want that.
Well,
Fine, we're not allowed to have that.
be not Pojo.
No. Rapid.
I'll be real, I just constantly forget that you're not actually just Pojo.
I mean, that's probably for the best.
Oh, my controller died.
I know that
One
I'm really
moment.
not Pojo, because like I have to constantly be reminded that there's an item menu in this game, and arcade version doesn't have that. So every time I menu, it's a constant reminder that I'm not Pojo.
Yep. I would have played the PS2 version if I could.
Black Crystal.
Probably.
Yeah, well, we can
probably do
go up
need that.
first.
Did we ever hit the switch for the face door?
Not this time. We did last
Junk.
time.
Okay.
See, there's that
Face.
3D face door.
There
That's
you go.
progress.
That's progress. Okay.
You got a jester?
Probably should jester. Being Pojo is actually slightly harder than not. Just because my hitbox is just so much bigger.
Uh,
I have a fatter hitbox. I'm shorter, so then I can't lob things over like walls and stuff. It's just,
there's the
oh, so
normal.
there's a cutscene.
Is that why chickens aren't apex predators? Because their hitbox is too big?
Yeah, probably. It also doesn't help that it's a key there, no matter. Keys everywhere. Yeah, it also doesn't help that fuck, I have to be off Pojo and all on stairs because freaking hitboxes. There are gems on the floor. Who wants that? Cool.
Okay, the next Gauntlet game, but it's a Vampire Survivors like.
Fuck, I can't move away. It's like
Yeah.
a fucking ledge.
I was trying to
Yeah.
shoot that guy and just didn't get it.
That's fortunate. A devil survivor. Vampire survivor.
Just that
I
kind of
don't.
roguelike.
No, I don't think that would work.
You don't think it would work to kill hordes of enemies in a big flat room?
I agree.
No.
I think you should do that with 4-person net play.
Yes. I
Junk, by the way. It's on the floor.
think this is all
It'll
three?
definitely work.
Okay, you're running out of potions. You need more.
I mean, I haven't seen
More
someone
potions.
do a Vampire Survivors like with netplay yet. I'm sure it's in the works.
No, it already
Someone will
exists.
do it. Bomb?
Are you not familiar with the game called Iki Unite?
No.
Is
That's
that the
food.
VTuber one?
No. That's Hollow Live or Hollow
Oh.
Gear or whatever.
Hollow Cure.
Which, by the way, the guy is never gonna finish.
He literally just updated it.
He's never gonna finish that game. Like I stopped at like version like 0.2 or something like that. And then I was keeping track of how development was going for that, 'cause I was like, I was like, it's pretty interesting. It's it's I wouldn't necessarily call it like game-changingly different, but I mean it's still a relatively interesting game.
I mean, it just got a new stage and 2
Uh,
new character sets,
uh,
and
uh,
it got time mode.
Is that game being sold or is it just free?
It's free.
it's just free.
I think it has
Okay.
to be.
That's kind of where I was coming from it at. So like, I have no idea how you'd be able to sell that without shit be just being in.
Royalty issues and like claims, yeah, it would be a complete shit show. Like
It
the
also
game itself is fine, right? Like I have nothing against it. It's just like more junk. It's just like the rate in which like the guy has a lot of ideas and he's like
The
already
updates are
gotten
pretty
all that
slow.
like written it down and everything. It's just like he doesn't have the time to update everything and like actually get it into the game.
I mean,
So
part
like
of part of why Vampire Survivors was updating as frequently as it was is because it was a paid game.
well, I wouldn't say like even if it was a paid game, let's say it was like $2 or something, right? Like it's just a guy in a hobby. It's not really. I wouldn't. It's like it's not really a game. It's like a guy who's. It's a passion project.
I
So
mean,
like
that's
I
a
don't
lot of
expect
indie
it to be.
games.
Oh, couldn't menu that. It's like yeah, I get it. I get it. I just at the rate that that's going, you just kind of lose interest. And I understand it's
I
like
mean,
small team. He's
do you
doing
want?
it on
Would you
his free
prefer to
time.
just
It's just
have it be out?
I would prefer to have
'Cause, like,
like
at that
a
point, you
long
just
wait time and then just be out.
like at that
It's
point
just
you
this.
just don't play it and wait for it to release and then play it. Because everything else you're
Yeah.
describing is just normal indie dev stuff. Cave Story was also a free game made by one dude. Okay.
I'd say it's particularly rough also just because of the style of game that it is. Like with something like Cave Story, it's kind of a standalone experience, right?
Hmm.
You play the game and then you're kind of done, give or take. With something like Vampire Survivor or Hollow Alive or whatever, where it's basically you are going to do a bunch of runs over and over and over again, and you want to see more and more content and more things added to it. It's just always going to be in a state of adding things.
Yeah.
At that point,
Yeah.
I don't think you're ever finished with the game until you're just done with the game. Like you don't want to work on it anymore, right?
Yeah. But I also like uh, getting into one of those games where they're at, clearing what I can, and then waiting for an update, and then just playing it a bit more. Because if I had
I
waited for Vampire Survivors to finish before I play it, I would not have finished that game. You have to. It's not deep enough to play it that many times, in like for that long.
We're good on white crystals, by the way.
because
Yes.
then like the Dead Cells really killed it for me when it came to like games that gave you access. I have gotten a whopping like 200 gold this entire playthrough, guys.
Yeah.
This entire thing. Yeah. Anyways, so it's like Dead Cells really killed it for me because I liked the original Dead Cells when it was like version 0. Like 4 or something. I don't know exactly what version number it was, but it's relatively old. Um, nice armor, like 900
Uh-huh.
something, and strength of 900 something. Yeah, my stats are definitely lacking.
Um,
So
Yeah,
like
work in
when Dead
progress.
Cells was big enough, it actually got sold out. Like they sold their IP to like a really big company, and then they took over, and then they wanted to make their own ideas and threw it in. So it's like it, I would not have bought Dead Cells early access, knowing that this was the direction it was going. So yeah, I'm kind of at that point where I just want the game to be released. I'd rather just not play a game until it's released, even if it's
Yeah,
free. It's
I
just
mean that's fine.
I mean, to me, it's more of a matter of is. I kind of alluded on it, where it's like, is the game not released because they're just going to keep adding content ad infinitum, or is it not released because it's actually not done? Like it's not in a playable state with enough content. You know, like
the
for example, Ritual of the Night is technically not done.
Yeah,
because like if you say that so the way that I define a finished game is when you have planned out how you're going to do your work and then you got to the end of that goal, right? Anything you add on top of that is bonus.
what do you mean? Just version 1.0? We have an ending.
Yes. So if you
Everything
have version
that's
so if when you started your development, you're going to expect at some point you're going to get to version 1.0, right?
yeah.
And you don't go like, oh, we're going to change things up and add things and throw stuff in there, and suddenly you're pushing 1.0 further and further back. That's not what I'm counting as. Like that line that says we met our goal, that's version 1.0, that is when I consider the game complete. Now, if you release it as version 1.0 and then add content on top of that because you feel like there could be more, then okay, that's extra. I see that as extra. Um,
I mean, is it that the state Vampire Survivors is in?
No, Vampire Survivors is done. It has an ending.
well,
Yeah, but it's still adding content, right?
Yeah,
still adding
it's
content.
adding bonus content, and it has a DLC.
Somebody is bombing, screaming somewhere at some point.
But like, it did version 1.0, and then it had a cheap DLC, and then they
so
made a
fine,
really
fuck you.
light extra bonus level as a free update. And that's the last thing that happened. So he could add whatever he wants to that game still, but the game's done.
So I mentioned this sort of approach to a completed game because I hate to say this,
Let's go
Warframe
back a
has
little
been
bit.
out for 8 years, right? Like
Let's go
way
back.
more than that, probably. Um, and the devs themselves are like, "Oh yeah, we're still in beta."
Oh,
I
I don't
mean,
So
remember
it's
that's
what
like,
one it goes.
just.
really?
I feel like that's just the nebulous state of people calling things betas and alphas. Like, it's definitely the norm now, but back when I was doing game design stuff, and alpha isn't the shit that you're seeing now.
Turbo.
Like in
So
alpha, alpha. You could say this is like pre-alpha at this point, but like alphas used to be, you have
This is...
engines that work. You have like placeholder graphics, or you have
let's
like
go down.
squares so that you can make sure stuff actually operates and works.
Gray
Like
boxing
that's what
title
an alpha
stage.
used to be. Now alpha is like
A
we're
vertical
calling this
slice.
alpha even though it could be released right now. It's fucking weird to me. And then
Jeez.
games are just perpetually in beta.
yeah, so like for games to be perpetually in beta, that's a pretty big no-no in my eyes because I have seen so many games today that just stop at version 0.7 for whatever reason because some
Uh,
guy who has a lot of money, either it's a company or a franchise,
this
I
is a
don't know.
loop.
Somebody is coming up at like, hey, you have version something something. and we like what you have, and we want to buy your IP or
And
whatever.
grab
God,
that.
And
I
then
have
they're
no idea where we're
constantly
going.
in like this beta limbo because they don't know if they want to make any progress on this and sell it
Yeah,
as
let's
is,
not
or
go
just
this
keep
way.
doing their passion project, right?
God, I have no idea
Yeah,
what's
And it's
happening.
just
I get
like
you. I'm listening
it's
in,
like
Asper.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know how I feel about that because I unjokingly see dozens and dozens of games that just stop production for months on end with no blog whatsoever, with no notice or anything. They just stop producing content, stop informing their fans at version 0.7. It's specifically version 0.7, and I don't know why that specific number. Maybe I'm just paranoid. Maybe I'm just seeing patterns in places where there aren't any. Ooh, Bojo. But it's like perpetual beta, and that annoys me now.
Yeah, I just don't even pay attention to the idea of beta and alpha anymore. I look at the state of the game. That's why, like, a lot of times, like, like I actually don't know this. Does Warframe have an ending right now, or something resembling what an ending is supposed to be? Like, do you
I would
complete the
love
main
to,
storyline?
I would love to say yes, but you have no idea how many times the devs have just completely destroyed the ending of their game to like essentially veto it and like retcon the entire story.
But it did have something resembling an
It
ending to
yeah,
the
it
initial
had an
storyline.
ending. It
Yeah, so to me,
sort
like,
of had an ending.
to me, that's a finished game, and then they're just either changing things or modifying it at that point. But that's just
Really
my take
sloppy
on it.
expansions. Oh, hang on. I want this
I mean,
key.
first off, to be clear for anyone who doesn't know about Warframe,
Okay.
including the viewers, Warframe's a free game, all right? It's not like you pay $20 subscriptions or anything like that. So, to some degree, I should be cutting these devs some slack. But, like, also, holy shit, you don't just make a game and then throw the entire staff under the bus and throw all your fans under the bus and openly tell them that your player base is stupid because they're willing to defend you even though you release really shitty updates and you know you're releasing shitty updates. So, yeah, just it's hard to defend these devs.
Oh yeah, well, if you defend the devs, then you get a plus 1% multiplicative bonus to bootlicking. So
Oh my god, that's like an extra 10 million damage.
to the boot when you lick it.
Yeah.
Big meat.
No, but I kid you
Down
not.
here.
They have openly announced on numerous dev streams and like, what the heck? Why are you here? So they have openly announced numerously that the game has a power creep issue. Players are just way too strong, and any update that they have ever released, there is just some percentage of players that just absolutely steamroll it and then go to the forums and complain that it's just too easy. Um, I'm in that category, but I don't go to the forums and complain about it. So, I'd still be counted as that.
So basically, they're looking at they have to fundamentally change the game if they're going to do something about this. But then that also like completely betrays their initial. I don't want to say their initial vision for the game, but the initial way the game is
No,
played.
they definitely threw the vision out the window because think about this, okay? Think of a traditional first-person shooter in which you have to crouch for cover and there's no auto crouch or there's like no auto cover system like Gears of War where you just walk up to a wall and suddenly you're behind cover. You got to do everything manually in a first person shooter. So you walked up to stuff, you crouched behind things, you had to iron sight to gain accuracy and all that stuff, right? Except in third person because Warframe's a third person game. So it had all of those vanilla esque things for a first-person shooter in version 1.0. They realized that this was really boring. So they changed it and introduced things like wall jump and bullet jumping and all this movement tech that helps speed the maps up, because it took a fairly
Oh.
lengthy amount of time to complete missions, like 8 minutes. And you'd get next to nothing as reward. So bullet jumping, rolling, wall kicks, and all that stuff sped the game up. So now you're cutting missions down to like 8 minutes, all the way down to like 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. Then they started improving melee. Then they started improving secondaries to match up with primary damage, because the way that they sort of structured it originally was that primary is the go-to weapon, hence primary. And then the secondary was like utility things. Oh gee, that's a lot of dudes. So like secondary would be things like the in-between downtime of your primary reloads, things that you wanted to kill with precision headshots, if that was not your thing, or maybe your secondary weapon was for mob clearing and your primary weapon was like a sniper or something like that. Things that support or are supplementary to each other. That was the
Right.
whole point of like primary and secondary. But
So once you
then
get into that, then you run into people that don't want that to change if that's what they've been playing for 6 months or whatever.
years.
So, like,
this was a thing.
how
This
do
was
you
a thing
change
in
that?
there for years. So what they did was that they started boosting secondaries. They made it so that the base stats of secondaries were stronger. They made it so the mods of secondaries were competitive or even outperformed, relatively speaking, to primary weapons. So now secondary weapons were potential contenders to be the new primary weapon, and now you would have primary secondary weapons.
Poison.
So it's like, okay, so now you're playing this. And then they had melee weapons in the game, and they realized nobody was using melee weapons anymore. So then they decided to buff melee weapons.
Let's clear this
So then
corner up.
melee weapons became a huge meta in the game, because you attacked fast, you had a really big range. The damage was excellent. You could build plenty of status effects on them. It was just the new damage dealing thing, right? So the whole point of this conversation is like, these guys retcon the crap out of their game.
Right. So what I was saying is, like, how do you, like, it sounds like they need to fundamentally change their game in a very, very, very major way. And
If
like,
they
how do
if they
you
want to
manage that with a group of people that has gone months or years playing the game in this way and enjoys the way it plays and how their characters interact? Because, like, you're inevitably, what it is it's you're nerfing the characters, right? Like, that's what it initially is going to turn into, or just how the player's power interacts with the game in general.
Secret
And
mission.
yeah, that's a really rough thing to do.
Do you know what we're doing here? I need to
I
keep
don't
staring
remember
down
this at
because
all.
there's stuff spawning. Okay, that's fine. I'll shut up about this
Boats.
rant after, and I
Oh,
don't know where we're
docks.
going with this.
Okay.
I'll get left.
Let's go clockwise.
Just a sec.
Is there more?
Left, 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 left.
Nothing there.
Okay, go. Thought there was one more.
Oh, I didn't know. If only if this camera didn't suck.
Cool.
Down. Yeah, go back up.
I'm going right side.
Try to stay
Just
with
to
you.
simply wrap up the thing, the only real solution to this would be to just release a new game. Just call it Warframe 2 and redo the entire system, because as someone who is considered a veteran,
Do this first.
I really want
Hold
the
on.
system
Come back,
to
come back, come back.
change.
Go, go, go.
It's just they need
Okay,
to
that's it.
rework their entire system. That's it. They're never going to release a second game, though.
Back.
Oh man, I cannot imagine doing this with no speed at all. Oh jeez. Okay, I wasn't sure if you guys heard.
Okay, go get those.
Okay, go.
Like-
Go,
Hut,
give me the
hut.
camera.
Oh,
Oh god. Oh, seriously? No freaking way.
well,
Damn. Caught up a couple times.
so
Oh,
there's
well,
like
maybe next time.
3 left.
Probably 3 left. Some amount behind the structure mountain.
Fucking
cliff, whatever.
nonsensical ports.
Oh well. Yeah, I had no idea what the map layout of that was. So, it's
It
unfortunate.
was a maze.
It was a thing.
So I think
I
you're
need
right
more-
about potentially having to do like a Warframe 2 if you have to overhaul the game that much. But also the shitty part about that is it's not unreasonable to feel like if you do that you're going to kill Warframe Run like 1, right?
I'm gonna
that's
be
the end
real
of
with
that
you.
game.
The game's already dying.
Yeah.
So to explain this in the shortest way possible,
Junk.
the devs really wanted to spread themselves out thin,
Take
way
it.
thinner than they wanted to, and they wanted to put it on every single platform. So they were like, to get more people to play the game, we're going to release it on PC, the Xbox, PlayStation Network, and the Switch. Not even a year later, they were like, okay, we're merging all the servers together. Like, not right? Like the Switch just
Yep.
got released, and then they put it on the Switch, and then they were like, oh yeah, not even 6 months later, they're just merging the game. They're merging all the servers. And mind you, these devs were going on for years
This way.
saying things like, we
Just
don't
seeing if there
want
was a thing.
for years they were like, no, we don't want to merge the servers together or have any crossplay whatsoever because we don't want the people who created new accounts on other platforms to be supercharged by PC players because they would just sell them at inflated prices and the market would just completely inflate, right? So yeah, that makes sense, but also your marketplace is entirely platinum and you make money off of plat, so why is this a problem?
There it is.
What the heck?
Yep. Hello, Jake.
I kind of need magic personally. And then you guys
Yeah.
need keys, it looks like.
If I
Same
could give
thing.
you magic, I could, because I never use it.
Keys.
So yeah, I had a discussion with the one guy that I play with on the regular, and they also agree that if they
I
were
think
to
this way is
redo anything,
progress.
that if they were to do anything about the game, they would have to make an entirely new video game. It would 100% kill the first game, and the only way anyone would actually play the second game is that all the time and resources that they put into the first game would need to be ported or imported from the first to the second game. Or at the very least, the people who spent money on cosmetics would have to have all of that stuff transferred to the new game. And then of course you run into other complications like the server upkeep, both 1 and 2, and then having people work on both games, and then it's just a big mess, right?
Yeah. I
Oh,
mean, the
no.
multi-platform thing is always a kick in the dick for the last generation, it felt like, particularly.
Going up.
Honestly, there was kind of a push also between PS3 and PS4 as well, right? Where some things were having issues, or some devs are having issues fulfilling the time frame for those games. Alucard, you'd probably know more about that.
I wouldn't know much about
For
console stuff.
PS3 games?
So, like, I know there was a big problem from PS4 to PS5 with dev times and like dev timing for the hardware, but I think it happened for PS3 to PS4 also, right? Or
You
360
mean
to
like
Series
learning
X.
the new hardware?
Like, we're gonna release this on PS3. Oh shit, the PS4 is coming out. Now we have to go to PS4 instead, type of thing.
Spawners
I know
are
that happened
everywhere.
4 to
Please-
5, but I don't remember if it was for 3 to 4 as well.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was 3 to 4, considering
I
how
I think there
was a
was.
pretty.
Because, like, that's how you get stuff like The Last of Us having a remaster and then a full remake. Like, there were remasters, at least, that were popular.
I know a lot of later games, or like the DS, had some issues. Yeah. Junk.
I don't have the magic to turn it.
Lies. You had one. That gold. You know you want that gold.
The when the PS4 came out was around the time I started just playing on PC anyway, so I kind of bowed out. Did we raise the tower floor? I think we did.
Did we? Okay. I don't know how I got that kill when I was knocked back, but okay.
Alright, follow the car.
How about
Pineapple.
so wait and then go. Yeah. I appreciate that I got caught on
Freaking
something.
camera
I think it
robbed
was
you.
like no, I think it was a mining pick from one of those guys.
Poison.
I'm dealing with like 3+ spawners over here, guys, and could use some help. Okay. I think we're good.
Fuck.
I think we're good.
That was a cheesy bomber there. Going up. Okay. This is the tooth, right, or whatever? Or do we already grab that? No.
See a lot of mountains, but not enough about me gold.
Nope. Go down first.
A lot of wind going on there. Ah, this is the tooth. Talon? Whatever the heck, guys.
Talon. Claw. It's a claw.
You can't call it a claw, because that would imply there's more than one nail in there. Oh shit! I did not want to bop that.
No, it comes from a lion. It's a claw.
Is it a lion?
Yeah. It's the lion
Alright.
gargoyles now.
Okay. Hey, Archer dude, what are you doing chilling over there?
Kind of want to do this. Nope. Okay, so
Okay.
there is a limit
Okay.
to vertical.
Not literally infinite, but close.
Wasn't sure if that was gold or jewels.
He who saves a key to the exit will be rewarded. I think we'll be fine.
Nah, we're screwed. We're gonna spend all of our keys.
Okay, let's check the bottom end of this before we head out. Sure, that's fine.
Dude, you X-rayed that chest.
I didn't see what was in there.
I thought you noticed.
No. Wait, is this progress? This is progress. Okay. Clear this and go to the gate.
Can't tell if the spawner's there or just a bunch of dudes.
Yes.
Not a lot of magic on this, huh? Just pineapple, gold, something.
Is that a thing? No. South here. Oh, okay,
No.
we're good.
I really want to drag you guys in the Deep Rock Galactic.
We'll get there eventually, I'm sure.
I want to witness everyone get geometried. It's gonna be great.
Ooh, electric shield.
Yeah, wasn't really
Either
sure
one.
what side was gonna do. What happens if you
Oh, it's
use
such a big zone.
So what happens if you use invincibility on death?
I think he still sucks your HP out. He's got big suck.
Big suck? Okay. Never tried that.
We could try it. Do some science.
Maybe next time. Oh, there's the door. I sure
I
hope
don't think we're gonna
somebody
be
has a
rewarded.
key. I definitely am not gonna get rewarded because I don't
Oh.
have any keys.
Yep.
Well, better just go because I'm out of keys, guys. Oh shit. Door just magically opened.
Yep. You picked the lock.
Not really sure exactly what the reward is. It's
Okay.
a lot of
It's a lot of
unfriendly
gold.
people here, you know.
There you go. Boyo, it's been screwed on gold the last couple of maps.
Gold is gold.
It's more
Ain't
gold. I don't
gold.
have any keys.
There, no.
It's fine. This is the last one. You guys can take this.
Go for it. Go for it. Yeah, whatever.
Just take it. Just take. You need money for potions anyways, or for magic.
I'm doing just fine.
It's all. It's just non-existent amounts of magic. A lot more experience than I thought I was getting.
See that? And Asper's a clown. That's what
Yep.
you get for making fun of that more dips.
It's a lot of armor.
No, you need more armor.
Turbo has maxed out his strength.
Thought you were supposed to stop getting strength.
I did.
Now that it's
I now
maxed.
reached the cap.
Accessing memory card in slot A. I don't think I brought up the way Os Libra handles like character progression in the skill tree discussion. Cause like Os Libra has a skill tree, but like it's a bunch of small buffs that add up as you progress and you're doing it constantly. Plus the more interesting choices aren't there. It's actually in like your ability system, which has like a gem cost that you can mix and match.
Do you have to
There's
play
a-
Tetris with the gem cost though?
Not Tetris,
Damn.
unfortunately.
was a there was a game that I played with a really shitty skill tree. It was like a web. Um, but you couldn't tell where the branches end unless you like individually select it to figure out if you could
One
even
moment.
afford to upgrade it or even be visible enough to see it. Like it was not good.
I mean, I've seen some wild action RPG things. Like, I don't remember if it was Wolcen or something else that was more recent, where like the skill tree was huge, and you could take like circles in it and rotate them to like create different connections, and like that looks like it's way too complicated for a skill tree. Just let me buy things.
That
I
sounds like
uh,
what's it called? Path of Exile, where it's like if you're
Maybe.
actually going to play the game past like normal, you need to get into a character builder and plan it out. Kodal says that's Wolcen. Wolcen had a rotating skill tree.
Yeah. Which, to be fair, Wolcen also died pretty quickly, I think. For reasons not
I
just the skill tree.
I think I mean I think a rotating skill tree to see how things interact with each other would be pretty cool. So long as it gave you the option to respect, so you can sort of experiment with things. Uh, but that's more of a luxury than it is actually anything. Oh shit, big dude. And he hit me through a wall.
Bad launch, unbalanced as crazy. It was too bad. It was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Junk.
the typical anticipated release to me.
Well, there's also like the way Diablo 2 did skill trees, which is an actual
That
skill
vent is
tree.
shooting way too fast.
Where like you pick your ability, and I think you can only go like so far, or you only get so many points to put in the tree anyway, so you can't max it out. I think is how that worked in Diablo 2.
That's pretty much the same way WoW works. So the question is this is kind of mentioned. I don't know for sure. Is Diablo 2 the first skill tree?
Um,
I actually don't know.
I feel like probably not. I don't
I
think
feel like
Diablo
it's the
1 had one
first
though.
I think Diablo 2 is the first specific skill tree. But I don't know if there were systems that were
Oh jeez.
similar enough to it in other games.
It wouldn't surprise me at all if
I
it borrowed the mechanic from a RPG. Junk.
Why do I have fuck it,
There's
I'll
a
just use
gargoyle
this to get rid of it.
down right.
He's very rude.
Yes, my projectiles just hit the floor because I am too short. This
Okay.
this
Oh, I
game,
need to.
just being Pojo, you know, just being Pojo.
Just
Junk, I
Pojo
just,
things.
damn it, Pojo things.
Down first, I think.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know, just pick a direction and go at this point because there's just
Yeah.
stuff attacking us
Yeah,
from everywhere.
that's why I was committing into here.
I don't
It's a
remember
lot
the
of.
ice stages very well because they all kind of blend together. I think that's progress.
Doesn't look like progress.
Feels like progress to me.
Uh,
Does it
okay,
smell
it
like
might.
progress?
No. That lever was already pressed. I don't know how. Did
So we
somebody go
pressed it.
down there?
Yeah,
Okay.
we pushed it.
That's how the ice pillars came up.
Man, these traps do like negligible
Okay, out.
amounts of damage.
Ah! Okay, we can go now.
So yeah.
Go now. No, you're all going to have to wait for me. All of you.
Can do that.
Oh, it's one of those. Oh, that's another way you can cross
that's not
those
a lever.
bridges in single player, is if you get an enemy on it, they'll also keep it activated.
You know, for a creature this big, you'd think it would be making noise down here.
He was sleeping. He was very tired after he ate all those people.
It's basically cocaine
I'm-
bear. Let's be real.
Yeah.
How did Cocaine Bear become a thing? Like, seriously. How?
That's a real thing that happened, apparently.
You have a bear, and there's
It's-
cocaine.
That's a real? It's a real thing
Yeah,
that happened?
I mean, the movie's way overblown of what the actual event was, I'm sure. But it's based off a thing that did happen.
Okay.
A bear got a
I'm
hold
sure-
of cocaine.
I'm sure a bear has gotten a hold of cocaine at some point, so let's claim it's based on a true story.
Mhm.
I just thought that entirety of the entire plot of that was just a joke. Like, fabricated just for the entirety of, like, just random shit. You know, just one of those movies that are just entirely just a shitpost. That's what I thought.
That's fine.
Sometimes reality is a shitpost.
Okay.
The real shitpost is the friends we made.
No, they're not.
This area contains a 5-piece puzzle. Wow, it's a lot of pieces.
5-piece puzzle?
By the way, I coined a new term for shitposting with Morrowind stuff. Unfortunately, I don't think either of you has played Morrowind.
Not yet.
I have many years ago, so I've already forgotten.
Yeah. It's swit posting.
Quit posting. That magic goes to Alucard.
That is an apple.
That's
And
not
a
an
lever.
apple. That's magic, right there.
That's
up
where
top.
the runestone is.
The burning thing that you don't have in your inventory. It's fine. It's gone forever.
Oh, yeah. It's this thing. Okay, so we need to go up. If only for information. Bomb. Oh, okay, we need the bridge for that. It's somewhere around here.
Should we be going up? Is there a lever up here?
Yeah, there's the
Switch or
runestone. Okay,
something?
so we need to activate the bridge, which will let us walk in and activate the runestone floor.
So we can't pull that thing that's in that room?
No, we need the bridge first.
No. We couldn't use one of our magical throwing weapons to just hit the switch? No.
No.
Okay.
I don't
Okay,
know
let's
how
just
I
go.
didn't get hit, but here we are.
Imagination. Pluck and
What
gusto.
is that?
Someone
I
take
have
that.
no idea what that does.
There it goes.
I should have not gone first. I am not the fastest.
Let's wait. Go.
We can't lose Alucard. Look at the name of the jester I picked.
Yeah.
I have taken a ton of damage. When did that happen?
So there's chicken races in Yakuza Ishin, basically.
Chicken
But it's
races?
super, yeah. But it's super weird
God.
because the chickens don't really run; they just kind of strut.
I mean,
Look, man. When
is
when
this
your
like the
score,
Chihuahua races in God Hand?
Hmm.
Let's go back.
Sure, but the chihuahuas actually run. These chickens just kind of prance. It's very odd.
Nothing. Go back. I feel like we're getting a little far. Oh, wait, there it is. We have to go back. Maybe?
even further. Great.
Yeah, we
That's
left the
just
Camera.
puzzle zone.
Camera,
Hmm.
please.
Fine, I'll take the big flaming potion. Also, there's this.
Stop pushing me into traps, damn it, I'm dying.
There's the bridge. Hammer's good.
Boar's hammer.
Let's go back and check the floor thing I saw.
Yeah, I gave up on trying to actually time
Yeah.
movements. This just
Like you specifically waited for it, and then nope. This is a double fire. Imagine if you took the time at every single
it's that
trap to
switch.
see if there was a pattern or not. Like
Okay.
fuck me, this game would gain like 10 hours.
Yeah,
Nah, dude. I play the arcade version. You just go. You just give up. Fuck it. No waiting for the timer. Just fucking go. Hit it. You won't.
there you go. Go get him, champ.
Nope, can't step down that tiny bit.
If it was Dark Souls 2, you could step down that tiny bit, but you couldn't come back up.
Isn't there a short hop in Dark Souls 2?
Ha!
No? They're not?
I mean, technically there's a jump. Good luck getting, like, any height with it.
I said hop. I didn't say jump. I was gonna death that.
Don't worry about it.
That's fine.
Save
So
it
I
for a Black Death.
specifically used all of my items in the starting area to like show them.
Yep.
And yeah, it didn't matter.
You probably forgot to turn them off, and they stayed on.
No, I
the
turned them
animation.
off. I turned them on and off to make sure that
you take
I
it.
could see what they were. But then it didn't matter because now they're still hidden again.
Hmm.
Oh,
I'm going
you
in with
destroy the cart?
speed. Somebody did. I don't know. Big hammer,
Junk,
big camera swoop.
visibility, invulnerability.
Ew, one crystal. You know what these crystals remind me of? It's
What?
like
Crash Bandicoot 2?
is it Doom? No. It was like Doom Eternal.
Hmm.
Is it Doom Eternal or like Doom 2016? No, it's Doom Eternal.
Ah. I haven't
It's
played
like
Eternal yet.
they're shaped exactly the same, or at least just very close. Because like Crash Bandicoot's like, yeah, that's symmetrical, right? Relatively speaking, symmetrical. But like, these are like asymmetrical crystals. They're a little bit wider at the top than they are at the bottom. Not
Going or?
quite. Are we supposed to be here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to be? Yeah, well, yeah, it was
Oh,
here.
it just activated a bridge. That's weird. I thought it was gonna move.
Anyways, my bad. Yeah,
Well, you
crystals.
thought wrong,
They,
fucko.
yeah. I get the feeling that we're gonna have to run one or two missions to get all the black crystals, because
Maybe.
150 now seems
Well,
a
black
little
crystals
low.
are the only ones left, so it's literally the only crystals we'll find for this entire world. Apple?
I'm super dying again. I'm sitting in the
You're
back.
okay.
Please.
You'll make it.
Nah, dude, I'm
We'll
not gonna
go
make
kill
it.
a dragon as a treat.
Remember before when we were like, man, 400 health, we're totally fine.
Uh-huh.
Now
We were
Anaster's
never
like,
we were never fine.
1,000.
damn, I just dropped under 1600 health. I'm going to die.
I'm
I
gonna
haven't
die.
felt fine since before the forest realm. We can go back there, I think.
Yeah, I was like, are we gonna
I
squeeze in? And we
Kind of
tried.
tried to, and it didn't let me.
Well, you see, enemies are hitting way harder now. Like I'm
It's
taking a
probably a
ton of
mistake to do
damage.
that. So I don't have one.
There's a key in there if you want it.
Yeah, sure, why not? It's a free key.
Me and Alucard need magic as we go, unless we get the exit.
Yep.
Ah, screw it, I'm just gonna run
No
through
time in
this.
that one.
Nope, nope, you're cheating.
One hit or two.
Nope, cheating.
Silver.
Is that a switch?
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, there we go. Now go back. For a chest that's probably not worth it. Oh, just... Oh, three-way. Changing a lot.
man, these mine carts are getting so much experience.
Yep. I mean, I am glad that it can kill enemies as well.
No, I'm upset. These mine carts are
Red light
stealing
will
all
not
ours.
lead you to your goal. Ow.
Specifically tried to avoid that and still get hit.
That means we need to follow the red light.
That just clipped right through me and didn't take any damage.
Follow the red light. Okay.
Start blind
Back.
attack. How did that even make it? They making sick jumps over there that I don't know
Yeah.
about?
Making sick jumps.
This might be a mistake. Okay, we're fine.
That was a
But it
bomb.
could have been.
So screwed. Magic.
Okay. Good job.
I don't know when it's coming out.
Silver.
Good thing that minecart went uphill.
Yeah, you know, enough momentum. Back up.
I'll grab that later. Nothing. And get afflicted.
I think that's
It's looking like
progress.
progress.
It's kind of hard to see your character on that in that one spot there. Because you're all like yellow and brown.
Oh, fine. We'll make it easier for you. There.
No, it was that one specific spot. It was like all brown and yellow in the background. It was like,
You're on the right track. Oh, we're on the
get
left
it?
track.
No. No, I don't get it.
You were on the fastest available route.
So we heading
Actually,
back
it
or not?
means, go on the right track.
Yeah.
Opposed to the left one.
Let's go back. Plate of pineapple. Oh, wait. It's just gonna loop us around to go up here. Anyway.
Sure about that?
Yeah.
Fuck are we going? Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It goes this way. Wait, no, it doesn't.
Just
Okay,
be
I'll
sure if
type
you're in
ahead.
the
Well,
front to do random
left track.
attacks, because you never know.
Nope, I don't care. Just
Left
tanking it.
track.
Who would put that chicken meat on that cart? Who would do such a thing?
Apple bomb. A lot of money.
What is dying? What is making the dying sounds?
Bomb. Gold up here. Gold
Do I have
master.
keys? I do have keys. Stop
No,
moving. Let me go
Yes.
around you.
not that. Not to the corner. Okay, now we go to the right track. Gotta
mean the
scrub
left
it
track.
all.
I'm pretty sure we got absolutely nothing from that other than like 300 gold.
Some amount of gold.
We got a
A
clear conscience,
non-zero.
knowing
got
that
a non-zero amount of gold.
knowing that we cleared the stage.
I still are. Yeah, we're using net play.
No, we're all chilling. In the
Definitely
Discord
on our
call,
official
and,
Wii
Vulnerability.
that's having emulation problems, and that's why it's working out this way.
screw it.
I already have it. I already have 2, I think. Back.
Oh. Okay.
Still got hit by the gas
Okay.
cloud, even though I hit it. Cool. Please hit switch game. Thank you. Let's get the heck out of here. I lost like 2,000 health in total.
Yep. A lot of minecarts.
Not a single Donkey Kong riding one.
Not even a Lara Croft.
Oh, magic.
Whatever. We'll find magic. Turbo's like, I have 9,000 defense. It's just unkillable.
It's an approximation, but pretty close.
Just rounding to the nearest whole number.
This guy's very happy about the runestone.
Yep. 3 more. And 2 realms to do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a break.
What?
Gonna take a
We
break.
checking? Oh, need a break.
That's-
Right.
Okay.
I was hoping to be further away and not have this gust of wind happening.
Oh,
but that
let's keep
doesn't
moving then.
Doesn't seem to be a thing.
There you go.
Good enough.
Alright, move back.
I'm such a fat chicken.
Ugh. I need to figure out what to play other than Gauntlet for stream. Still have a lot of demos of things, actually. I gotta play through Final Fantasy VII Remake on
Alright.
PC again. Trying to figure out what game to play on stream.
Well, you gotta finish Evil Within.
Yep,
Possibly Evil Within 2. I mean,
possibly.
I don't know what your options are for games and what duration of game you're looking at, so.
It's a long list.
Always is. Not really. I got some options after Flappy Nights. Wait, I think I got 2 more sessions of that. Maybe 1 more. It depends how hard the remaining challenge levels are.
Worked your way up to 3 make yet?
I still need to. And it is on the list.
Hmm.
Let me see. What did I have actually?
I mean, I would get you to try the demo for Os Libra, but if you actually played that game's
Oh no,
like
it looks
100
good.
hours.
It actually looks good.
Yeah, it's just
Like I have an eye on it. So
it's like a 100-hour game. So I wouldn't push that on you right now.
I have Alien Isolation, which I actually played some of, and then I set it aside for something. I don't remember what. Still have EDF stuff, but that's something that I think I blink away at over time. But it's like Alien Isolation, Grim Fandango,
I've been doing some EDF 5.
Valiant Hearts is one that I really need to get to. Valdis Story, Record of Lotus War. This is the Police.
I think I actually need to replay Record of the Lotus War because I played it before the achievements were out, so I don't have any of them. It's very strange.
All right. I am not here.
There's a lot of games on kind of the short list. But Resident Evil, I probably should push Resident Evil 3 a little bit harder. And replay 7 at some point.
Have you looked at Nightmare of Decay? So that's a really short
Probably not.
game. It's
When are you
very
two gonna
much
co-op?
it very much wants to be a first-person Resident Evil 1. And I
When are
think
you
it's
two
got
gonna
some
co-op on it?
problems, but it's interesting. Yeah, I mean that game's like maybe 4 hours. Anyway,
So how much of this is just shooting zombies, and how much of it is actually Resident Evil?
it's like a mini mansion, and especially on like a hard mode, you don't want to be shooting all of the zombies.
Well,
In fact, I
more,
don't think you can.
well, more also like there's routing, pathing, and then puzzles, like light puzzles.
Yeah, yeah, it's all there.
So like, okay, so there are like puzzle stuff because it's only showing like shooting in the demo or whatever, the trailer rather. We good to go. So I'm thinking we will, depending on how long this takes, I think we'll at least clean up this world. Can we go straight into boss,
Uh,
or do we need to grind on another place first?
I
I
wouldn't.
think we have the thing, do we?
No. What's this one? Oh, it's these guys.
Big wormy boys. Yeah, I saw a lady Smell who's like somebody that did guacamole speed runs. She did
No
a
one,
speed run of it, so
no one's grabbing the magic.
I've seen enough of it to know that it looks interesting enough that I might want to play it. So that's where that came in.
Yeah. It's. I think they fixed some of the bigger problems I had when I first played it. Because, like, there's one enemy whose AI is overtuned. But I think they nerfed him into the ground. Didn't fix some of the boss fights, though. I think
Yeah, those
we're
clouds stay for a
missing,
really
like, the
long time.
entire other side of the track.
We sure
That's a
are,
lot
and a
of
lot of
poison.
food.
Yep, all the way down.
Oh, jeez. Oops, I hit magic.
Okay, let's knock them up
Alright,
there.
time to go back.
Keys.
All that for keys?
Growth.
I have no idea what's in there.
Growth.
Maybe I should have gotten it then.
Uh-huh.
For memes.
Big head mode. That should have been one of the passcodes. Gas mask. Oh, okay, that's everything.
Gas mask.
See, I disagree. I think one of the codes should have been keys on fire mode, where you just constantly shoot fire weapons.
Yep.
But what if the enemy's immune to fire?
Doesn't matter. Shoot
Have you ever
bigger
been
fire.
on fire in NBA Jam?
A part of me wants to say yes. But I know the answer to this.
General waits for you in the pit.
Runestone.
Runestone. Just looks like a chest to me.
Junk.
Jeez, they're just up there too.
It needs to be an NBA Jam announcer mod for far more games.
Yeah. Oh,
What kind
you
of
got it.
NBA like announcer?
NBA Jam.
NBA Jam. I'm not gonna.
The hit video game.
Yeah, I'm not familiar
Junk.
with that.
You know, the thing that made money for Midway that they could actually make this game.
Yes. Make lots of games. This and more. That and Mortal Kombat.
So, I don't know, man.
I don't
I
know. I
kind
don't know about Mortal Kombat. That
Eh.
one.
well, not that. So, like, Mortal Kombat as a franchise, yes.
That. Oh.
Are you?
I'd be very surprised if Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 combined made as much money in the arcades as NBA Jam.
Don't know what that is. Three-way shot. Okay. Thunderhammer. It's very good. Oh, it
Now it's
converted
junk.
the gold to junk instead of destroying
Back
it?
into gold. God damn it.
Lever. Yeah, there we go. We're missing one more lever.
Get the lever.
Fan the lever. Spin the machine to kill the bees.
I'm kind of confused at how I'm catching up in levels. Don't feel like I'm doing any more than you are.
Just frontlining more.
So I was expecting to gain levels from doing the dragon a fair amount faster than I actually did.
Let's go back.
But the scaling on the amount of experience on it was pretty severe.
Yeah, because the
So I
dragon
think
in early
that's
level on boss, it's not going to give you a lot.
I might be
It's-
wrong.
Doesn't matter, pick a path, clear it, we'll come back later.
Yeah, let's go back.
Meat.
Big meat in the chest.
Because you turboed, I couldn't turbo. This freaking game.
take it.
Freaking game, dude.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Strike type
Actually,
guy.
trying to remember, did we actually finish EDF4 Alucard?
Yes, we
I know
finished
we were
normal
very
mode.
near the end. Yeah, I meant including the multiplayer missions that were
I
at the
mean, I
end.
don't think we finished the expansion, like DLC stuff. I think we
Like, I
just
know we got
finished.
really deep into it, but I don't know if we actually finished all of the stuff.
So we're
Yeah,
missing
so
that
we gotta
lever.
come back.
I think we're gonna. If we go up, we progress too far. That's what it feels like.
Then where we go?
I don't know, man. Oh, down there. Tubs of ore would be wise to explore.
No.
Yeah, there we go.
No.
Explore the ore?
I think they're telling us to explore the Y's.
Did you ever play that Ionoid 3 or whatever? The game
Ionoid.
that they made. You like linked it on Twitter a couple months ago or something.
Wait, what do you mean? Because there's Ionoid 2,
Whatever.
and then
Yeah,
part of
you
part
said
of
that the
that
devs made something a
part of
couple
that
months
team
ago
is
or
working
something.
on a new game.
Yeah, did you
That
get to
had
do
it.
anything with it?
Not
Or is
yet.
it like literally just concept stuff?
No, there's a they're gonna have a playable demo out at some point, and they're probably going to hand it out to speedrunners. Some of the more prominent speedrunners from the old game. So I'm sure I'll have a look at it.
I'm just gonna chill in the back here and let you guys frontline for a while.
Sure.
So, yeah, just go. I'll catch up. Maybe. Maybe I'll just die back here. Who knows? The game just kind of likes to do that sometimes.
It's possible.
Oh, right. Forgot how tanky these worm boys are.
McRib.
Here, take it.
Oh. I didn't know that was meat. But... standing on here? Nope. Nope, not like that. Nope.
Watermelon.
Beef.
Um.
I ran a lot faster than I thought he would.
Okay.
Bomb.
Silver.
It's a dead chest. Do I?
We can go ahead and
Probably
do you want to go ahead and do a dragon or two after this, just so that he can get filled up on health?
Yeah.
And we can kind of burn through the back half of this.
Might even be able to do a spider.
I don't know. Whatever is worth more money.
Well, spider definitely, but only if we are actually able to kill her.
Turbo here has 900 armor and 900 strength. I don't think he cares about what the fight. And I think I have 700 armor or something like that. So do you.
Yeah.
I think we're okay. Who pushed me?
It's anti-death.
No,
Is that
that's a light
anti-death?
amulet.
That's just magic, isn't it? No,
Oh,
not
Yeah, light
ma-
weapon.
weapon
So
or whatever the heck that is.
it's just labeled as weapon, which is very strange.
Why can't we kill these minecart spawners? God damn.
You will have to wait now.
God
Oh.
fucking damn it! This is
Only
Uh-huh.
dying from spikes up here. Please,
Okay,
please
I'm
get
doing
off
this.
pad.
Okay. Just hit the lever. You'll get it. Anti-death, rapid fire.
I already got anti-deaths.
Are we all good on anti-death?
I'm good.
Someone else grab it. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Fine, just grab it. Can't believe you're just throwing this green gas explosive stuff into the river and it's not having any effect on it.
Ah, it's a resilient river. It wouldn't be done in by just a little bit of poison. Just a little
I
bit
mean,
of
who says that's
radioactivity.
water?
Anti-death? Or there's a death in there?
Why is there so much anti-death?
No,
What are you
death in
telling?
there.
What do you? Oh wait, actually death?
Death in there.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations on your Black Death.
Probably really should have just given that to Turbo, but like, fuck it.
A little late once you open it. McRibs.
Cheap Bojo.
Yes, eat the chicken-sized ribs.
I think we need to go back. Okay, clear
It's
these out
looking
and
like
go back.
progress.
Progress, the bane of my existence. Gotta
Can we
go.
go this way for a sec?
Sure.
Yeah,
It's a
I
lot
assume
of
there's a generator.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Ah, accidentally hit that magic.
Yeah, okay. Let's go.
So I don't want this fucking place to fill with dudes while we're backtracking.
For more experience, for more dudes. Okay, yeah, probably for the best.
The XP per hour sucks.
See, it was worth it. We got a whole button out of it. I don't know if we need to go up here or if we need to go to teleporter.
Yeah, this is clearly not water. It's just blue Gatorade.
That would explain why it's toxic resistant.
Glacier blue.
These elevators suck.
Gold!
Like, why?
To melt the ice, find some fire.
What's you?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I wasn't sure who wanted that.
Pineapple. Asper.
Just get on the teleporter so it just works. It's got this weird cooldown. Or it just
Yeah.
won't.
Except not. Except yes. But also no.
I said weird. I said
Yeah, it's
weird.
like-
Silver. Gotta turn it off and on again.
Freaking ice spitting worm boys up there. God damn it.
Up.
Get
you
rid of
can
these
check
guys
up.
real quick.
I did
Okay.
not mean to hit that lever.
Trying to clear this shit.
Oh, that's not a gate.
Damn.
Nice.
Okay.
Sniped that spawner.
Okay.
We're gonna have to come back up here.
I
Hit the
tried to
lever.
get the spawner, but
It's okay. There's a lot more than just. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was not expecting to get that, but okay. Jeez. So many dudes.
meat.
Money.
Okay, we should be relatively close on health.
There we go.
Finally get rid of these damn ice spitting worm boys.
It's above us.
Fuck.
That thing died pretty fast.
I don't know what that was, but it was good.
It was over there. I don't know where there is. Keys. Turbo's really low
Crystals
on
will lead you
keys.
to the golden pond.
It was over there, but we're over here, but we're in there, but now he's the sheriff.
Highly suspicious claw talon? Claw? I still don't know what that is.
It is a claw.
I still don't believe you.
I need keys. Oh, well.
Popper, no.
Wait, I really could not be frontlining. I'm still getting hit by these icicles. God damn it, game.
Yep.
Game be like, no, dog. It's a lot of dudes.
Okay. Food.
I don't think we all need to be down there. This is a great camera.
Uh-huh.
It's amazing.
It's the camera you need for success.
Trek through shallow water before the exit can be reached.
Turbo had anti-death ready.
I also literally had it selected but didn't realize it. You have now caught up in damage.
I'm not really sure how. Don't you have more damage than I do?
I don't know.
One.
Hmm.
We're
Let's
all
go
pretty
up.
much equal.
Oh, nothing here. Never mind. Just a little mound.
You guys can get that gold.
My goal.
Take it.
Watermelon,
Somewhat.
yeah, whatever. There's a thing behind
Oh.
here.
We missed that lever. Oh well.
Oh, it's just a barrel of gold.
Just a little
You
bit
doing
of
anything?
gold. I don't think we're near it.
Okay. That's just if we're doing anything
I
else on
feel
that.
like we could just, walk into that or break it. I don't know.
I mean, I tried shooting it.
No one
That's
could
a
ever
lot of
bypass ice.
experience. That is a huge amount of
Sure.
experience. What the heck?
So we're gonna go fight something?
Sure.
Yeah, we could fight something. I can't really afford any upgrades, so I'm just gonna buy food. We have 3 more, things to collect. Do you have 3 more bosses?
Yes.
I would imagine so. We got this boss, we got one more world, and then I'm guessing there's a boss after that. Seems like that type of game. And one of the bosses is definitely the wizard.
The
Hmm.
real one, none of that fake hologram one.
Or perhaps a giant meat. I don't know. Do we go Spider Lady first, or do we do one dragon and then use that health to go into Spider Ladies?
Uh,
What makes sense to you?
we should do the dragon.
Okay.
We might not even need to use a power up for the dragon.
I don't think we will. I used I think triple shot and then was just turning on and off invulnerability, and I was getting ahead. So I'd imagine with 3 people that have damage, just all attacking should be fine.
Yeah, just remember to use your turbo.
Mm-hmm. There's a treble shot in the right rock, by the way, as well.
Okay, what was it, 5?
You, Drac. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 5? Probably.
Yeah.
Find out.
Yes, it's 5.
Get the chicken leg. Get the chicken leg. There we go. Yeah, it was 5. All right.
Wow.
All right. Get a bunch of health.
Yeah, and at this point we can actually buy more health than we lose fighting the dragon.
Yep. Well, that's what I was saying with the invulnerability too. I was finding that like it's 600 for an invents, and I think he hit me for like 40 or whatever that one time. So it seemed to make sense that if I could immune like 5 or 6 different attacks, that it was worth more.
Yeah. I've been trying to block some of his hits too, which is surprisingly hard to do. You have to block like really early.
Ah, crap. Did I save?
I don't know.
Oh, just do it again.
Ah,
Oh no, our low save run.
I can't believe I would do such a thing and ruin our minimal A input run.
half a day press
Oh.
run. Look at me.
You can't do that on a GameCube. A is the main button.
I got a
I
face
don't really
mask now.
ca-
And
Well, that makes you
spikes.
immune to gas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is that how it works?
Also, my
The gas
bow got
mask
bigger.
doesn't. The gas mask doesn't actually help you against poisonous gas. It just turns you into a Silent Hill villain.
Yeah.
Is that how you become immune to poisonous gas?
You become a member of Foxhound.
Yeah.
Only for a moment.
It says Spider Queen there, but she says Queen Spider.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't
It's
think
just a
about it.
mistranslation from English to English. Don't worry about it.
No, crucify him.
Do I have a weapon? Should probably check. I have growth. Oh, I do have rapid fire.
Please let me do my thing. Shoot her right in the butt.
I am taking a ton of damage. I have no business doing that. Oh, probably because the little spiders are biting my ass. That'd probably do it.
Stay in the center.
I'm keeping her kind of here.
Okay, 4 each.
Three, four.
I'll take one of mine because I took one of yours.
It's not really equal, just take it.
Oh,
I'm
fine,
already
whatever.
slightly ahead, so I'm not worried about it.
Mm.
Oh no, I'm really ahead. I blew her up. I got 3 levels. It's a lot of levels.
Yeah, let's get a few keys also and some potions. And the rest, foodie food, right? Yeah.
Big food, big eats.
5K. Are we going again or are we moving on? Now that we all have 3,000 health or something?
We should be good to move on.
Okay.
Like, how much time do you even have?
I mean, I just don't want to burn out on it, is what it
Yeah.
comes down to. So, like, if we want to get to the boss and clear him, that's cool.
Well,
Fine with that.
because we might be able to finish the next stream if we do a little bit longer stream.
That's kind of what I was looking at, maybe. If we did memory card share again or whatever, then, like, I could also clean up a couple clears of Spider Queen or something in between now and tomorrow also.
Yep.
Can't believe you wouldn't turn into a golden chicken.
I grew one more feather.
Just all trying to squeeze through here like Mr. Burns' myriad of diseases.
So you're saying that I'm indestructible?
Oh lord, no. What happened?
Indestructible.
Imagine that being your superpower. You're so riddled with disease that they have to fight each other to actually affect you.
I mean, that's basically Deadpool.
Yeah.
Well,
God.
my superpower is cancer.
Remember that time Wolverine like regenerated his body from a drop of blood?
No, I don't remember that, but considering how
Ah,
stupid
that's
writers
bad.
are for comics in the aughts, I believe
Uh-huh.
it. I know Deadpool got eaten by Hulk and digested down, and then he threw him up, and then he reformed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this all makes perfect sense. Flawless logic. It's
I mean, they're comic books. They aren't exactly well known for logic.
We are just.
Left, right, left.
That's absurd. We're going right first.
I don't know, man. Have the notes ever steered us wrong?
You've constantly disobeyed the notes specifically, so
I guess.
We actually
I
care
think
about
it's
what
just
direction
referring
we're
to like
going.
saving keys.
Oh. I mean, we can afford to waste keys. That's the whole point of using them. Why would you
Gotta
ever want
go.
to not waste
I want to
keys?
go all the paths anyway.
If it's just to save keys, and I'm fine with following that path then. It's like whatever.
Yeah, that's all it is. Okay. Right. Or not.
So much for going left, right, left.
no one cares.
It's fine, whatever. Like, it's not a.
Why would you care?
It's weird that this game gives you keys and they would tell you to save keys, and it's like I don't get it.
Like in old Gauntlet, 100%. Not this fucking game.
Yeah, we're past the point of that being a problem.
Oh, I wanted that.
That hasn't been a problem since like Realm 2. Oh!
Huh? It's, we
Sure.
got spawners below, we got spawners above. What are we gonna do about this?
There we go.
I'm just gonna keep doing this with my hammer. And if it mob clears, it's their own fault.
We might have to go back. Yeah, we have to go back.
Fine.
Gotta go back to the pool.
There are ribs down there. How did I walk through that?
Anything else
Big
back
meats.
there?
Is that everything?
Yep.
Yeah. You pushed me into treasure, how dare you?
Uh, oh, there's
Somebody
a
should probably pick up that
column
magic
there.
before it explodes.
Just don't shoot it. Anti-death.
I have like 3 anti-deaths. Like, I think I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, that's down there.
Yeah.
Go.
Go.
Come on, guys.
Invincible. Yeah, well,
Hello, Death. What are you doing up there?
Mm,
being antied. Really
Right.
gotta walk into him. Is that it? Looks like we destroyed stuff up here. Yeah. Okay.
How did we pass this and not spawn Death?
We did.
because
We
we
just
didn't
went
go
around.
quite this far.
Oh, alright.
Pineapple. Both paths lead to the reaches. Means we gotta go both paths. Like we were going to do.
Look at all this junk. Ah, it's great junk.
That didn't lead us to riches.
Get me out of here.
No. So, where's the other path? I'm trying to understand this right
The other path was down. There we go.
now.
Wow.
Dang, that's a really low poly lamp.
Good.
Well, it's a PS1 lamp. As are most things in this game. PS1 lamps, that is.
Do you think any non-boss in this game is over 200 tries?
Uh,
No.
Close, right?
Are we counting like gargoyles and golems?
Like I said, non-boss. I guess elites. Actually, even they probably might not even break 200. To be honest, golems definitely don't. Like fuck.
Turn that off.
Controller is running out of batteries, but I got about an hour or so.
Blind the genie.
I'm not gonna plug the controller into charge. It's probably gonna desync the game or whatever. He might not even pick up that this is a controller that's plugged in.
Well, we can clear the stage save and then you can try.
Oh.
Okay.
Huh. I didn't think I was gonna reach the one on the left. Alright.
It'll always reach that one. Invulnerability. Yeah, we should hit it. But like
Low
I
poly
said,
invulner.
the white and black crystals are pretty tight. Oh,
Oof.
okay.
It's fine.
An Asper.
Oh, junk. Fuck!
Yep.
I hate this game.
This game, dude.
Like, how many times do I have to press magic before it activates?
Twice.
There are
No.
jewels on the right.
I pressed it twice that time, and nope. I had to press it the third time.
Junk.
Did you press it 4 times this time, just to make sure? It's a lot of dudes.
Drumstick.
Let's go. What's going on here?
Let's take it. Hey, it's it. There it is.
Can it not be there?
Go ahead.
You don't like anti-death, huh?
I was like, what jerk is hitting me? And it's like just slightly off screen.
Let's go up first.
Okay. Just grabbing these two. What do you think? 20? You think we'll get it?
We might.
I
About
feel
halfway
like we
through the
should
level
get
or
it.
so. Maybe a little over half. I actually haven't checked if you can quit out of a level and keep your stuff.
I would assume not.
Pineapple down here. Watermelon. Let's clear the bottom first.
Clearing the generators. All right.
Pineapple. What? Is that a progress?
Did you just do like a two-person turbo and
I
hit?
didn't
Probably.
know if I had the
Bomb, bomb,
down
bomb.
the center. So I figured I'd fire it off if I did. Awesome. If not, then didn't really lose anything.
Yeah, I have no idea how to activate two-player turbos.
That would be the Z button, or R1 on many controllers.
I am just vibing out in this corner. Yep.
It's over. Well, this smells like progress, so
Okay. You want to go back then?
Progress smells awful. We should leave.
we must halt all progress at all cost until absolutely necessary.
Fuck. I'm like falling off of the ramp.
Yep.
Only that ramp though. Can't do it to any useful ramps.
Are all three directions just progress? What is happening here?
Fine. Let's just finish this one.
I mean,
see
if
where
we
it
went
goes.
further backwards, there was like I think a small side area.
Yeah, there's that first area we backtracked from. Bomb on the right. Oh, this is where we backtracked from at the start.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, good. It looped.
Key.
We
13 more.
Bean.
We'll make it. We'll be fine. Potion.
There's just two explosive barrels up there. It's just a key. Do you really want to go all the way back for a key?
Yeah.
Just one key.
Just a normal key. Just an
See, the
innocent
mistake was
key.
going there. Oh shit.
Anti-deathing. Fuck. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah,
It's
that
all
was
good.
just a really bad camera.
I don't want to risk it. Once he's like been springed on us like that. One level at this point is a little bit harder to get back. Without doing like a boss run. There's more here than one can see.
I want to unsee it. Can I just unsee it?
Rips.
I'm not grabbing
Take
that
it.
abyss.
We're all pretty close. It's just yeah. Like the way I'm seeing it, it's kind of like until somebody gets down to like 2,000 health, you just grab shit, you know. Spend too much time figuring shit out for that.
A gate in the wall.
Top right corner.
Oh. Well,
I
it's
don't know if we actually hit that.
no, it's
Uh,
dressing. Oh, actually, that's the actual gate
Okay.
from the top. That's clipped into the
Gotcha.
wall. Just looks funny. Yeah, we'll go up there.
South or north?
North.
North. Okay.
North. It's
Or
more
up,
of a
I
dead
guess.
end.
Now right. Now left. Now up. No.
Yeah, now give
And
us a
always
compass
twirling.
back. See, just
In the camera.
anyone know what that is?
Nope.
Invisibility.
Visibility. I think this is about as far as I made it when I was playing the arcade version. Heck is my X-ray? Fire breath. Sure. Your stopped retreat to the flowing lava. I think we're good.
I'm breaking the barrels. Oh man, which two black gems didn't we pick up?
These two. Is there even anything here? There's that thing. Oh,
trying to hit
okay.
these barrels are not don't want to be targeted. Right, so what exactly are we standing on right now?
Big gem.
Crystal. Or
They're
gemstone, something.
Because it feels like they
they're
carved
trying to
this
make a
out.
giant rat-based portal out of it.
I don't know about that.
They like to use it particularly because it confuses your health potion color.
No, that's just where the Mountain Dew comes from. That's the mountain. Where they get the dew from.
Ah,
We both have anti-death on. You said we were tied on black crystals. We had one extra.
Good?
yeah. Good.
We see?
We got
Okay.
all. I mean,
Plus-
we got all the runestones for this area. So unless we're somehow drastically behind on fangs or claws, it's claws. It's
What's
definitely
up, you
claws.
gods? Gushing Grannies is a DLC flavor of Mountain Dew. I will not elaborate.
Not even an expansion.
I feel like 9 is a lot.